Wood, you can finally pull yourself together because it's a new season of Night Watch with a brand new cast. We'll have all the news for you. Well, not all the news. We'll have local and national. Plus, a new theme song by Yola. Hit it! Hello, Kingswood. Welcome to Night Watch. I'm Ben Jennings.
And I'm Riley Poitras.
How have you been doing, Riley?
I've been doing pretty good. How was your weekend?
It was pretty good, actually. I went to Comic-Con in Manchester.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool to see how so many different things can bring so many different people all into one place.
Yeah, that is really cool. Where was that at?
I was out in Manchester.
Really?
Yeah, it was awesome. How was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good. I saw a movie with my friend. It's called Downton Abbey. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it wasn't really our first pick. We were going to watch the Conjuring movie. But it turns out you have to be 18 or have a parent with you throughout the entire movie. So
I hate those kinds of movies.
we went with Downton Abbey. But to kick off our first episode, let's get started with some news.
13-year-old Jackson DeNeo managed to catch a 170-pound Atlantic halibut fish, hitting a world record, and it was just 100 miles off the New England coast. That's pretty local. It was on Cash's Ledge. This final boss of a fish weighed, 120 pounds and measured at a staggering height of 5 foot 9 inches. That's tall.
Wow. That is pretty dang tall. Good for him. I can just picture this kid wrestling with this huge fish.
Yeah, I mean, it must have been an insane fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet his adrenaline was rushing.
Yeah. I bet we'll probably see this one in the Guinness Book of World Records or something.
I'm hoping so, because that was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
In other news, if you or your family have any food struggles, please look out to Knights Against Hunger. They provide food for struggling families across the school, and it's all kept completely private. So don't be shy to reach out to your counselor or your nurse and ask them about the program. And to other Kingswood students, if you aren't struggling or in need of help, please feel free to support Knights Against Hunger fundraisers to help your fellow students who may be in need.
I mean, it really is an amazing program. I believe I was talking to Miss Marie DuCarmo, and she said it was 75,000 bags in the past 3 years, I think she said. I used to be part of it. It's really helpful. Please be sure to look into it if you can. Now, let's get on to the school announcements. Everybody's favorite school store is opening up, the Pro Depot. They're waiting for you to come on down.
Remember to bring your physical card or cash as Apple Pay is no longer available. Pick up your snacks and drinks at Pro Depot in the LRTC this week.
Be a voice of Kingswood. Night Watch is looking for students to join the news team. Get on the air with us and talk about what interests you. Really, please, talk about anything. We're lonely.
Talk about clubs, music, local or national news, and anything that's interesting. If you'd like to join our team, we'll be meeting during task once a week in Mr. Giesler's room. Interested? Our registration form was emailed to you this week.
Now, let's jump into some other news with Pat and Ricky.
What? We don't get our own fancy schmancy intro like them?
I don't know. I don't think it's fair either. But thanks a lot, Ben. I'm Ricky 70.
And I'm Patrick McDonald. How did you misspell my name that bad in the script?
That wasn't me. No, that wasn't. No.
Then who misspelled my name in the script?
I don't know. But now we're moving into our other news segment with the absolute spectacle of the show, the MTV Video Music Awards.
Yes, MTV's long-running show was the collaboration of some of the biggest faces in music, from Steven Tyler to Mariah to Lady Gaga. Anyone was there, and so many awards were given.
Even if they were mostly pop. But
Well, I mean, I don't have anything against pop. I have some pop in my playlist. What do you have against pop? But awards weren't the only thing given out at the award. There was also a killer performance from Mariah Carey of her new single, Tears, and Ricky's totally not biased favorite being the Ozzy Osbourne tribute with Young Blood at the forefront.
yes, sir. That was definitely worth a watch. But now we're moving back to the desk, moving away from the melodies.
Hopefully we'll have a better script by next time.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pat and Ricky. Now, to continue sharing the love, let's get into some weather with Nico.
Thanks, guys. My name is Nico, and I'm going to talk to you about the weather for this weekend. Friday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 72 and a low of 39. Saturday is going to be our only sunny day this weekend with a high of 67 and a low of 40. Sunday is going to end our weekend off being partly cloudy, but it does have a high of 74 and a low of 45. So the weekend looks like it's going to be relatively nice. Now on over to Joey.
All right. My name is Joey. I'm doing lunch for next week. Monday, marshmallow sticks. Tuesday, sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant. Wednesday, pasta with plain or meat sauce. Thursday, pulled pork. Drum roll, please. It's stuffed crust pizza on Friday. That looks good for next week's lunch.
Wow, what a good lineup of food. You know, if I actually went to this school, I would definitely eat the food for lunch.
Speaking of, which school do you go to?
I go to Molten Borough. I'm here in the morning for the LRTC program, but I'm not the only one in our class that
Yeah.
isn't from this school.
Isn't Pat from another school too?
Yeah, I think Pat goes to Farmington, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. Yeah.
It's cool how like the LRTC is able to bring so many different students from so many different schools all together in one place.
Yeah, really it is. It's a privilege to be here. Well, that's it for this episode of Night Watch, guys. If you like what you watched today, then remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications.
This has been Jennings.
And Riley Poitras.
Thanks for tuning in.